I'm back. So today I'm going to make Métis fry bread. I got a request to do this, so I'm gonna really try hard because I don't do this very often. So that's my culture. So a Métis is Aboriginal French Canadian. So I'm putting myself out there. I'm just going to say this. My last live last week, I had a little bit of an issue. I was talking about myself because I'm talking Canadian people here. I'm not talking about the United States people at all. I'm talking about me because I'm Canadian. I'm Métis. So I'm in the Aboriginal family, and I think that when we're on our own channels and we are talking about ourselves, nobody should get offended. So I just wanted to put that out there because it's a little disturbing nowadays, the way the world is. You can't seem to say anything anymore. And this freedom of speech, which is not just in the United States, it's in Canada too. So if I want to talk about me and my culture to you, my followers, I will do so. I had a lot of people telling me about their bloodline, which is fantastic. Like, everybody's different. We're not all alike. And that's the beauty of it, right? So, and even how they say in the Bible, we all are brothers and sisters, correct? So nobody should get offended. But anyways, this is a happy, fun video. I just want to put that out there. This is my culture. I'm Métis. So I'm putting this out there for anyone who follows me that might want to make this. And if you make it, send me pictures. Like, tell me about it. I want to know how it went. Did you add something different? Like, that's the fun part of cooking, right? You make it your own. This recipe is mine. So, which we all have ancestors that we get our recipes from, our mothers, our grandmothers, our sisters, our aunts. So I just wanted to put that out there. Anyways, let's get started. So in here I have 2 cups. I have 2 cups of flour. I have a half a cup. I'm using milk. I'm not using water. And I went and spilt some of my stuff here, which I will scoop up. I got my oil in my pan, and I also got a teaspoon of baking powder in here. So I'm gonna just mix this up, and then I'm slowly gonna add my milk and almost make like a sticky dough. So I gotta get this off here and get this back in my dish. I shouldn't have tilted it so hard, but I just wanted you guys to see what was in the bowl. So that's what's in here. My hands are clean. My oven is it's really on low right now until I get this mixed and kind of sticky. So I'm going to add my milk a little bit at a time. Just gonna mix this up, and I'll show it to you, like, because it's gonna be sticky. So let's just fingers crossed that this is not a fail. So, but that's the fun part, even if it is a fail, right? It's something that you did. Like, who cares if it failed or not? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. Just gonna put a little bit in at a time. And you're just gonna fold it in. Like, just fold it in. And it'll get sticky as you go. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more. Well, I'll just put the rest of it in. How about that? Okay. There. See, it's starting to... I might need a little bit more milk than a half a cup. I might need a cup. Okay. See? It's sticking. And that's what you want. Like it's crumbly a little bit, but you don't want it. It'll look totally different once you're done. So I'm going to go into my fridge, get some more milk, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got me a little bit more milk. Just gonna keep adding this. A little bit more.
Come on, when is this?
Just like you're almost like just kneading it in the bowl. There, it's coming together. See? If I can do this, oh my gosh, anybody can do this. Anybody. Oh, so sticky. You don't want it too dry. You might have to keep adding because like it's got to be like a sticky dough. Almost.
What is it looking at?
Kind of, sort of, it's got to be a sticky dough. There's lots of, like, it's not sticky. Yeah, there we go. Okay, put that there. I am going to get rid of that. And I'm going to put flour down. Because I'm going to need this some more.
There.
And once you got it kneaded, then we're just going to put it in a bowl and we're just going to let it rest for about 10 minutes. Oh, I got a little bit of a mess going on here. So we're gonna have burgers and sweet potato fries tonight. So I thought I would do this fry bread, and we don't need hamburger buns. That's what we'll use for our bun. It's the fry bread. Now if I can roll these out. Like I seen this one lady, I can't remember her name, how she does hers, and oh my gosh, they're gorgeous, how she's got them. So I'm gonna see if I can do it like her. I'm hoping I can. And you don't want them too thin because they'll be like cardboard. So there you go. Just like that. So I'm gonna let this sit in a bowl covered in saran wrap for about 10 minutes and then we'll come back. Okay, so I rolled one out and I just wanted to test it because I wanted to test my oil to see how hot it was before I got back on camera here. So this one is just about done. There's your flatbread. Fry bread. So your heat is like medium low. So this burner I have on, I've got 2 burners going on this side. This is the only burner I have that has 2 that burn at the same time. The rest is just 1. So I don't even have it on half on medium. I don't even have it on medium. But I wanted to put one in here just to make sure that my oil was hot enough. So this one looks like she's done. So what I did is I just rolled it out like that. Just with my rolling pin. I've done it with my hands. I tried to do it like that lady did, and I can't flip this thing around like she does, so we're gonna put this in here. It will float to the top. I don't know if you can hear it cooking, but you don't want your grease so hot that it's splattering everywhere. So now she's at the top, and it just starts to like, bubble the mixture and stuff. So that's cooking. So what I do is I just pinch a piece off, just so big. So that's 2. I wish I could show, I don't know, you could probably see it. You can see the flour, it's right here. It just bubbles. So I do about that much. So I just want a few. I didn't make a huge batch anyway, so it's not a huge batch. And I just let it sit for 10 minutes. Maybe I'll turn it up just a little bit. It's on the burner good. So you don't want it too thin. And I usually do one at a time. So I'll flatten it. This lady, man, I'm telling you, she can flap this dough around in her hands like it's nobody's business. It's so cool just to watch. But I can't do it. I had my dough flying around everywhere. So that's no good. Can't be doing that. Yeah, she's about ready to flip. So yeah, I'm just gonna roll this out. Yeah, not very many ingredients in this recipe at all. Just about ready. Just about, not quite. But I don't want it too thick because you want it to cook evenly, right? There. Okay, this one's going to be ready to flip here. And the oil seems to be staying clean, so that's awesome. So yeah, you can just even thin it out a little bit too with your fingers. Just seems like it's shrinking a little bit, but it expands so much once it gets in the pan. So that's the nice thing. So that is number 2. And this is the Métis fry bread. I'll just set that there. I like to have a few just to put in on the go. I've made this in my air fryer, or not my air fryer. I don't recommend you doing it in the air fryer at all. I don't. My deep fryer, I mean. Would work in a deep fryer. But my deep fryer is so tiny. Like my deep fryer is only like this big. So I could do it in my air fryer, but they wouldn't be as big either. Right, did I say my deep fryer? Yes, my deep fryer. Not the air fryer. Don't even attempt to do it in your air fryer. Not for fry bread anyway. I don't think it'll. This one's ready. Another piece. See how it bubbles? Another one in. So I'm going to get a few. I'm going to get a few out of this. Like just depending on how big you want to make them, right? Like they can get to be like this too. But I like to use these for burgers. I think they would taste good as the bun instead of an actual bun. Because this is not so thick either. So I think that would be good. I think that would really, really be delicious. So I'll get these rolled up, get them all flat. Yeah, I could probably put another one in there. I just don't want them to stick together. But I could probably get another one in there. I haven't made a really big one yet. I just pretty much want them to be the same size. Just gotta watch them, because it doesn't take long for them to get golden brown. Okay. I'm gonna put this one in too. Hopefully nothing sticks. Oh, here she comes to the top. There, now I got two going at the same time. Yeah, just move them around. And there's your Métis fry bread. This one is really, really puffing up. Like it is, yeah, you can see it right there. Like it's still puffing up. My goodness. This one's big. This one's so nice and puffy. Just want to make sure you give it enough time so it cooks. You don't want them too thick because you want it to cook in the middle, right? So I don't want to turn my heat up too much because I don't want it splattering. You don't want your oil to be splattering at all. There, you can see it. Look how big that puppy is. That's a big one. My gosh. That's a big one. Whoop. So I'll roll this one out again. I just don't want it too thick. And I don't want it too thin either. So, but that is your fry bread. It's easy to make. Only 3 ingredients. It's not hard at all. Roll it out a little bit more. Some of them get their circles to be pretty fantastic. But there's been ladies doing this for, oh gosh, for centuries. They've been doing it forever. So, there, this one kind of calmed down a little bit. As you can see, I'm spinning around in there. So I'll get the rest of this cooked, and then I'll come back. Oh, I left one. Now I gotta reheat my oil, but I will get that cooked. But here you go. It's your Métis fry bread. Make you some. It tastes good. Bye-bye, everybody.